Okay, it is another day in beautiful Manali, and we are gonna go and continue yesterday's video. It's actually still kind of foggy, but we're just gonna go for it. I think I'm gonna go get a coffee and some food, and then we shall continue. Okay, so while we are going on our adventures, I'm gonna see if I can get some of my clothes repaired. What I love actually in India, and I don't think I've seen it anywhere else before, maybe, but the bags are not plastic. They're like cotton, which is biodegradable, which is super. Yeah, let's go. A hippie kind of place that I was talking about is Old Manali, and that's actually where we're heading right now. Hello. How are you? Like Americano. Yeah. Here we are in Mingma's. They actually have super nice coffee. Let me see. You know, when you travel, I'm not even a big coffee person, you know, but it is nice to have a nice coffee. So they have AeroPress, French press, Turkish coffee, Irish coffee. So some of these I'll try. Turkish coffee and French press sound very good, and AeroPress. Vietnam still holds the king for the nicest coffee I've ever had, but yeah, come into a coffee shop, cafe, whatever, is nice to relax, you know. And inside here is super nice. They have outside seating. They have a bunch of seating. Outside at the front, outside at the back, up here. And they also serve food and things. So if you are in Manali, Mingma's is a good place to come for coffee. You see what I mean when I say hippie market? Lots of goods here. Hello, bro. Do you do repairs? Yeah. At the bottom. And the leg. Like the tag is ripped. I'm trying to get out of here. Okay. Again, bunch of clothing, different things. It's actually super busy right now. But you can see like so many clothing places. Warm clothes. Like hats, gloves, scarves. And you can just see like a bunch of really cool kind of cafes. And it's got a super cool feel here. Okay, I'm gonna go get something to eat. So this is actually a super good place if you are vegan and gluten-free. Many different options when you are traveling, and if you're like me and you have some, you know, dietary restrictions or whatever you want to call it, you're gonna find some places that really are like a heaven for you. And this is one of them for me. To find a place that's vegan and gluten-free is super. You know, and I think because it's a more touristy place, vegan and things like that are becoming more and more popular. And yeah, so it's nice that you can go to a place and comfortably eat. So I've gone for the vegan breakfast, which is chickpeas veggie chiller, fluffy, serve it with salad, hummus or tahini. So chiller is like kind of like a gluten-free pancake made with chickpea flour, and I've had it before and it's super good. And yeah, the owner here said it's a special, so we're gonna try that. I also have, and when I saw this it made me very happy, like cacao, all these different goodness, smoothies, super good stuff. You know, when you come to a place and you see like good ingredients, good quality things, and I've actually see the message at the bottom, which I'm going to read out for you. Our mission is sacred. Health isn't just about what we eat, it's about what we eliminate. But the starting point is awareness to what we are feeding this body temple of the divine. The beauty is we are all on our journey, so we can all grow and learn together. My deep inspiration to start the healthy kitchen originated. You want to be in the video?
Yes, I want to.
You want to read it? It's your message, right?
This is me, myself, Sonu from Gompa. So I'm the founder of Healthy Kitchen. I make this menu myself. This is all my journey. And people giving very good feedback about my product. So they think I'm a healthy doctor. So myself, I'm thinking sometimes I'm a healthy doctor.
That's what I was just saying. I was reading the
Healthy
message. So like it started from when you were childhood and you had this desire to make good food for people.
Actually, I grew up in farmer family.
Okay.
Yeah, I born in farm family.
Yeah. No, I didn't see this message the first time I came, but I like it.
This is our mission of secret.
Yeah. Okay.
The Healthy Kitchen Manali.
Okay.
You can follow my Instagram, The Healthy Kitchen Manali.
I'll put you a little tag.
Yeah.
I'll put your tag in the
The
video.
Healthy Kitchen in Manali.
Yeah. No, I like it. Cause all the things you make also like soya milk. I heard you say you
Yeah,
make.
I make soy milk, I make almond milk, I make rice milk, I make coconut milk, I make almond milk, I make cashew nut milk, I make millets milk, I make all the milk myself.
By yourself, you blend almonds.
Everything I make myself.
Okay. It's very good.
That's my all secret recipe.
Okay, super. Yeah, I also went for a happy hippie, which is peanut butter, banana, rolled oats, cinnamon, soy, and milk. And yeah, as the owner said, he makes everything himself: the peanut butter, the milks, all of that good stuff. And yeah, I think food it's medicine. It really is. The food that we eat has so much impact on our gut, on our health, on our mind. And so, yeah, to find a place where they care about the ingredients, they cook with love, things like that is always a good thing. And yeah, it's also talking about in the message, you know, having respect for nature, having respect for ourselves. And yeah, I like that. I like that very much. With little steps, gentleness, kindness to ourselves, others, and the land, and a lot of precious love for yourself, others, and Mother Nature, we can truly be the change we long to see. Birth our new earth in love, peace, health, freedom. The light is always guiding us home through faith, hope, and more love. With gracious love in our hearts, we thank you deeply for visiting us. Very, very nice message. Okay, food has arrived and it is looking super. And the smoothie. It's good. Thumbs up. Very good. Okay, double thumbs up. Okay, onwards and upwards. On with the journey we go. As you can see, there's all these like, again, like just really cool cafe type things with like a wooden kind of look. And for me, yeah, it just fits this dream kind of that I've had. And yeah, just the feel here and the way that the cafes and things are set up is really, really cool. I do very much enjoy it. And what's interesting is many of the clothing shops, I see all the same clothes from Pushkar. Like actually what I'm wearing right now came from Pushkar, and I see like Simpson. We are now crossing Old Manali Bridge. You can see a guy right here. And so the river I was at yesterday, I believe it's called Manal Sulu. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but it's the same river that runs all the way through. And yeah, as I said, you can see here people are having, you know, fun doing activities and whatnot. It's super beautiful. So before we actually go to the temple, I'm stopping off at Manali Natural Park, I think it's called. And I came here the other day and was completely in awe because of just how incredible this nature is, and how like it's literally such a dense forest. And I love forests, and yeah. Yeah, man, that's what I mean. And I think, like, you know, on camera, as is the case sometimes, the camera never really captures the real beauty that you see with the eye. Some things just have to be experienced in person. But I will say that this kind of nature park is really, really special. Again, like I said, I don't know if it's going to capture exactly how I feel or what I see, but very green. And I guess because I come from a place which is kind of green, very green actually, maybe this is why I feel a strong kind of connection to forests and just greenery. And I think if you're generally someone who enjoys nature, who enjoys being connected to nature and away from all the busyness, then a place like this you will absolutely enjoy. You can just really hear the river in the background. I mean, someone has music somewhere, but you can really enjoy the silence here and the peaceful kind of energy and vibes here. It's really, I'm happy to be here. As you can probably tell in the video, this is really a place where I'm happy to be. And I came here the other day, like I said, and was just in awe, just looking around and like, wow. And you can come here and like find a quiet spot where, you know, there's going to be, I mean, look around me, there's nobody around really. And so if you want to come and do whatever you want to do, if you just want to forest bathe and take a walk, then absolutely this is going to be a good place to come. And definitely I'd recommend coming here if you are in Manali. It's actually pretty clean as well. Like there is some litter around, but it's seems like a very big dense area, and yeah, nice and pretty clean, which is always nice to see. If you go down by the river, you see a bunch of like activities going on, kids, adults all enjoying, which is really, really nice to see. There's zip lines and different things, and yeah, it's nice just to come and sit and yeah, relax. There is a word for it, I'm not sure what it is, but it's like when the light pierces through and you see like the light coming through the gaps of the trees. To me this is incredible, and yeah, for sure you can see that here. Yeah, Manali reminds me of like, I don't know, like spring break you see on like American things, or just some, I don't know what it is. As I said yesterday, it's just like this idyllic, like magnificent place. And actually I remember speaking to someone and said, you know, maybe I'm thinking about going to Manali, and they were like, there's nothing there. And man, is there stuff here. Look at this. So I was just playing my harmonica and some guy heard me in the distance and came over to talk to me. Super nice conversation, super nice guy. Vidyut. Yeah. And I think it's super interesting, you know, when you go speak, well, people come speak to you and you get like these little drops from the universe that come through conversation from people, and it might be, you know, a recommended place or yeah, just a bunch of different things, and they say, you know, maybe go here or go here. And I just find it so fascinating that sometimes you get recommended somewhere and then you go to this place and it's like, yeah, maybe you would never ever have heard about it unless you had the conversation with someone. And, you know, maybe if I wasn't sat here playing that harmonica, I never would have had this conversation. But he actually told me, so I thought there's a path that goes all along here, right? And this leads to Mall Road, which is like the super busy kind of shopping place, which we will go to check out. I thought, because I walked along the main road outside of the forest, and it looked like you weren't able to kind of get in or out from the Mall Road side. But he told me I can. So I thought after here I'm going to go to Hidimba Temple. But I think what we'll do instead is go to Mall Road and check out the Tibetan monasteries, because the Hidimba Temple is open till in the evening, you know. So I think we'll do that. Now that I know that we can get to Mall Road, why not do that? But Hidimba Temple is like one of the most popular temples that people come here to check out. Very unique, kind of in the forest, and has this really interesting story, which I will get into when we go and check it out. But as I said, I think we'll take take a walk along through the forest. I haven't been like far deep this side, so we'll take a walk down there and go check out these Tibetan monasteries. Okay, we are coming to Mall Road. I know because I can hear the sound of beeping horns. It's just down the end of this path over this wall. And I think it's interesting, you know, the first time I came to this forest, or when I was on Mall Road walking up and I could see it through the gates, when I first arrived to Manali, you know, I had this sense of like, wow, I feel like it reminded me of so much of a place back at home. And I think it's super interesting that even when we're thousands of miles away from home, there's one thing that can always make us feel connected, and that's nature. And I really think that's because that's where we all come from. Regardless of where you are in the world, you know, you'll find nature. It's all around us, so yeah, get amongst it. Okay, we made it, so embrace the chaos, get ready for it. It's about to get busy. Okay, we're here on Mall Road. Super busy, super packed, lots of action going on in every direction. You see street dogs everywhere, people everywhere, everything going on all at once. So as you can see, you have a bunch of clothing shops, a bunch of cafes, food shops, everything. And the streets kind of go off in every different direction, which is pretty cool. I think even though this is the busy road, like in every direction you'll find side streets which offer an array of different of shopping things. Okay, I was trying to talk to the camera and the audio and video kept cutting out while on Mall Road. And what I was trying to say is because it's so busy, it's nice to come to a place to kind of relax afterwards, to find some peace and quiet, which is exactly what I've done right now. And actually I'm on Gompa Road, and in order to get here you have to kind of walk through Mall Road. And so, yeah, Gompa is a Tibetan word, I believe, for a place of meditation, something like this. And it's super interesting to see, but for me it's very unique to see the kind of Tibetan influence on the culture here, and the buildings, everything like that. And I think these monasteries are a big part of Manali's tourist attractions, if you will, or it's a big part of why people would like to come here to see this Tibetan influence and to see the Buddhist monasteries and things like that. So we are about to go in and see the experience that we get from this. And yeah, be my first time actually, I guess, in a Tibetan monastery. Okay, so we are here. We have made it to the incredible Manali Gompa, and as I walked in, really, really, really beautiful. I've never, like I said, never been to a Tibetan monastery, and I forgot the name of the art style. It's in my head. I'm not going to say it because I'm going to say it wrong, but a very unique art style. And you might be wondering, why is there a Tibetan monastery in India? Well, for those of you who don't know, Tibet came under rule of China in 1951, and in 1959, Tibetan rebels kind of attacked Chinese officials, and from there, the Dalai Lama came to India, and he was kind of granted asylum. With him came a large percentage of the Tibetan people. A large group of Tibetan people came, and here in Manali, Tibetan refugees came and built this temple in 1960. So, yeah, to be here to learn about the history. Super special. Tibet for me is a place that I'd really love to visit. I don't know, I think actually you need a tour guide and things like that, but to be here in India and to experience the Tibetan kind of culture and community and religion and things like that, like I said, the artwork is very special. I've come to a little quiet place in the temple, but just being here, like you can see how nice it is. I believe this is the main temple, and as you can see it has a pagoda style kind of yellow roof, and you'll actually notice the Tibetan culture has a big influence in India, you know, like food, different things like that. As you can see, the prayer flags right here, and I'm sure, I think from what I understand, the prayer flags are a way for peace and things like that to be taken through the wind and spread, which I think is an incredible concept. But yeah, the Dalai Lama actually is in Dharamshala, which is still in Himachal Pradesh, and like I said, a large percent of the Tibetan community are there. But yeah, the Tibetan influence, like I said, is clearly here in Manali, and it's super nice to see. Even the houses and things like that around are unique in my experience from India. Everywhere I've been is you know, different. Every state has a different uniqueness about it, and here is certainly very special. I'm going to head inside. I don't know if photography is allowed, you know, a lot of temples it's not, so we'll see. Just getting up and seeing the view of these mountains behind, to me, is magnificent. As I said, the artwork here is really special. Kind of a lot of iconography and just colour. So I'm back outside now, and truly a very, very beautiful experience. And it's nice to just be in there in silence, you know. And yeah, very, very, very nice. Also you have the prayer wheels outside, which you can probably maybe hear in the background, people turning them. And I believe this turning them is believed to give merit and things like that, and salvation, I believe. And I think it embodies as you spin it, it embodies the mantra that's kept within it. Yeah, super peaceful here. So nice, like I said earlier, to come from Mall Road, busy, chaos, everyone going around, to come here and just enjoy the peace here. Enjoy the feeling. There's a very nice feeling in the temple, and while I'm not religious, I do feel a very strong connection to Buddhism. And inadvertently I kind of follow a Buddhist kind of lifestyle, I think. And my family also is Buddhist, my grandparents being from Sri Lanka, and so I guess that's why I feel this connection. That's probably a part of it, right? And yeah, so it's nice, you know, going around India. It's, yeah, I think my first time being in a Buddhist temple, so it's very nice to be reconnected to this. Different countries I've travelled, every country I've travelled actually has been Buddhist. Sri Lanka, Thailand, Laos, Vietnam, all Buddhist. And now here in India, while it's not predominantly a Buddhist country, there is a Buddhist percentage. And yeah, like I said, first Tibetan monastery, first time spinning prayer wheels. Yeah, I just, like I said, sat in there, enjoyed the peace, enjoyed the art, enjoyed the peaceful feeling in there. So very nice. And all around here actually very nice flowers, and the mountains behind, the trees, such a nice setting. So had inside the murals, and the artwork was of, I believe Buddha's life. Depictions of different moments throughout Buddha's life, and to see the artwork while I have seen Tibetan artwork, I've never seen it, you know, in a place where it's, you know, where it comes from, in a sense. You know, this has been done by Tibetans. I've seen it in different artworks online and things like that, but never, I think, in real life. You know, on postcards and things like that, but not in a temple. And so it's very nice to see the different. I love the artwork. I really, really love the artwork. It's very colourful and very unique, very vibrant. I'm a big fan. Oh, and there was also a fee for photography, 20 rupees. We're back on Mall Road. So much going on! Okay, we are out of there, back into the forest. I've decided to walk through the forest because, man, it's just nicer than the road and the busy traffic. If you can walk amongst trees, I'm gonna take that option. So I am back in the forest, back on the rock that I was on earlier, and yeah, I was actually trying to make my way to Hidimba Temple, but I think it closes at 7, possibly, and it's nearly 7, so I'm just gonna relax tonight, gonna chill out, maybe go to get some food, and yeah, walking through the forest, you know, when I heard about forest bathing before, it's like, you know, I don't really get it, maybe I never had the experience well enough to understand, but like going from Mall Road where there's so much chaos going on and so much stimulation, and then you come to a forest, like a deep dense forest, and there's just trees and sounds of nature, and actually behind me sounds of cricket, people are playing cricket. But yeah, when you come to it from a place that's so stimulating to a place like this, it's really, you understand it really grounds you, and it's nice to connect back with the peace of nature. And yeah, it's actually so nice, you know, like I said, people playing cricket. I was walking by earlier, some foreigners were playing football, and there was people setting up, you know, like tightrope. I don't know the correct name. You tie a rope or like a line between two trees and you balance and walk along it. I don't know the name, but really nice to see people being involved in like activities here. And on Mall Road, you know, there was, you know, you probably see from the video, like so many people, and actually it's interesting, a lot of the people, it seems like, are Indian tourists rather than foreigners. You know, there is for sure foreigners here, but a lot of Indian tourists, and I think a big reason that many people are here in Manali is because of the climate. In the rest of India right now, it is summer and it is hot. So Himachal Pradesh is a very nice place to come to be, get that cool and kind of the breakaway from the heat. It's also, I believe, summer holidays. So the monsoon is going to start here. I mean, it's nature, there's no way to predict it really, but going by history, I think it's every July, and July is coming up very soon. So yeah, I think I'll be a few more days here. There's so much in Manali to explore, and then I think I'll be going to Spiti Valley, which is a place in my heart that is kind of has been calling to me. When I heard about it and I saw it, I was like, yeah, I'd love to go there. And now I'm in Manali, and yeah, it's a few hours away, so why not? Yeah, so as I said, we will be going to Hidimba Temple tomorrow, so I'll see you then.